Meanwhile, a group of Johannesburg residents who say they've had enough of rolling blackouts marched to Eskom's head offices today in Johannesburg, demanding that CEO Andre De Ruyter and the entire Eskom board be removed, along with the Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan. Well, eNCA reporter Nkosazana Dambuza has been following that story, and she joins us now. Nkosazana, so it was Ivory Park residents who were at Eskom's headquarters today. What exactly are they demanding?
Yes, Sally, a group of very angry Ivory Park residents gathered outside the Eskom megawatt park today, saying that they've been without electricity for over 9 months in the area. They say life has been very difficult living without a power supply, because many of them have businesses that they need to run. But of course, these cannot function without a power supply. And of course, they are calling for Eskom to deliver to them transformers that they say were promised to them. In fact, they say they've met with Eskom officials 3 times already to address their grievances, but they haven't had any word or feedback from Eskom as to when they will actually deliver these transformers. But let's take a listen to the residents.
We have met with Eskom officials 3 times. We have demonstrated. So it seems like we are not getting one another, and it seems like there is a confusion. There is a fight among themselves in terms of helping us. When we go to this manager, he tells us it's the other manager. We have spoken to 3 personnel in Eskom. We have spoken to Sirete. We have spoken to Bridget. We have spoken to Helga. So today we came here. We are tired of speaking to them. We are saying we want transformers.
And has Eskom responded to this march today and their complaints?
Absolutely not. I mean, we stood at the gate the entire day. No Eskom representative came out to speak to us, the media, or the crowds of people that had gathered outside Eskom. But I will tell you that the angry residents are actually threatening to mobilize more communities across the province to join them in this protest against the electricity crisis at the state-owned entity. In fact, when I spoke to the organizers of the march, they promised to return to Eskom Megawatt Park gates next week, Friday, saying that they will bring with them materials that they will use to erect shelters and shacks outside. They will camp outside Eskom offices until they are addressed by Eskom officials. Let's take a listen.
We are the people of South Africa. The entities belongs to us. And what we are going to see is more than this. This was the first phase. This is the first phase. We are going to intensify this phase. If the electricity does not come back, this is just the beginning. They will see South African revolting. If we have to build shacks around here, we'll build shacks, because we don't need electricity after all. There is no electricity in the whole country. So when we build shacks here for them they will never enter this in no time. For now, we are still calm. We are still managing this process very well. But if they don't want to work with us, we will take it over. It's our country after all. We have power to actually run. We will run.
Regarding the transformers that were promised to the community of Ivory Park, have you gotten any response from Eskom officials at all?
No, they don't want to come out of their corner offices. I think those offices are too comfortable, so that's why they don't want to come out. I mean, if you have electricity, if they don't have electricity, they use generators. These people don't have generators, so they are comfortable. They can make tea, they can warm up their food, so they don't care about people. That's why we are here to say, if you don't care about people, we care about these people. We will fight for them.
I see he's wearing ANC regalia, and we know, of course, that the ANC runs government. So did you perhaps ask him a little bit about the fact that the people running Eskom have been appointed by the president?
Well, Sally, that's an interesting question, because when I spoke to some of the residents of Ivory Park on the ground who were there protesting, they mentioned that they are upset at President Cyril Ramaphosa, who is the president of the ANC, saying that he appointed Eskom officials and that he is not now making good on the promises that he made prior to the local government elections. I mean, we know ANC has made several promises to the people of Gauteng, and in fact people of South Africa, to deliver electricity or a constant source of power. And just to answer your question there, Sally, they definitely are pointing fingers to ANC officials.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that update. Very interesting. Nkosazana Dambuza telling us that those protesters are saying that they're going to be returning to Megawatt Park every week until their power problems are sorted out. Months and months without power.